Hello everyone, I'm Symes, and with me as usual is Robin.
Hello there.
And welcome back to EU4. 1715 is the year of some auspiciousness. Not really, I don't know. Depends what happens, I suppose. It's only January. But yes, I noticed something which I must draw to your attention, I'm afraid.
Oh, right.
Because there is a potential fly in your metaphorical African ointment. Because if you scroll all the way down to the Cape of Good Hope, you will see at the bottom that there is a chunk of it that belongs to Norway.
Damn, forget Norway.
Well, exactly, but unfortunately now you can't. It's just like in the Caribbean, Norway, the Norwegian oar, has been thrust into your plans.
Well, I might have to just invade them.
Well, that's the handy thing, because we now have both have justifications for having a war with Norway, so we can just throw them out of our colonial territories in a single war of conquest, or maybe two wars. I don't know. We'll have some wars. It'll be fine.
How long till I can invade Tunis?
Well, these are the important questions of our time, and of 1715.
Ages.
Yes.
And also, who is Aragon allied with?
1726. 11 years before you can invade Tunis again, unless you break the truce.
Yeah, well, there's other people to invade, and also allied with Ragusa and Austria.
Austria being the more important one of the two there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I've got a border with the Papal State. The Papal State's allied with lots of people. I also have a border with Switzerland, who is allied with Frankfurt. So that's a much more tenable invasion target. So yeah, I might actually have to invade Switzerland. Just because, really, just for the thing. But I've got a bunch of potential targets like in the north as well. Now that I've got Lorraine here, and I don't have a single province sitting right in the middle of everything else as well in Barrois. But all of these are HRE, so there is a risk in invading and taking their stuff, which is that the Emperor goes, put that back, as we discussed at length last week. But Switzerland, I think, Switzerland is a member of the HRE by the look of it. Yeah. So invading them may be problematic. Like if I took Wat from them, Wat, that might be fine. But Bern is actually a territory inside the HRE as well. So if I took Bern as well, they might be miffed. Or they might not. I don't know. Let's see what happens. It's all going to be a glorious voyage of discovery and murdering.
An invasion.
Discovery / murder.
Hooray!
Can I invade the Shawnee? I have an Imperialism CB, but I don't know if I'll be able to call them because I don't have any borders with them. I'm not entirely sure how that works. We can give it a go. What's the worst that could happen?
Possibly go wrong?
Right, let's roll this clock forward then, shall we?
Hey, and I've just beaten them up in Tunis.
You've beaten up your rebels. That's good.
Yep.
I'm tempted to just try and invade the Shawnee now and say, well, it's information. We can find out what happens. Although now I've got a border with them because my colony in Lexington has just formed. So, either way, war it is. Let's do it.
War were declared.
War were declared. Oh, I've lost my small army that was in there. In Lexington. Because I didn't move them away before declaring war. But whatever. The army of Steve, 27,000 strong, is now heading in their direction, so... And they are now going, oh, we hadn't counted on this, and legging it. Can I raise troops in Lexington? I think I maybe can, but I probably should wait until this Shawnee army goes away. Yep, Steve's about to beat that army up, so it's gone. I can't, because they're not cores. Ooh, scold the air. My family is becoming the laughingstock of Europe. Oh no, but we've got 97 prestige, so a loss of 20 isn't that much of a big deal. Right, let's take the rest of Shawnee, and then that'll be that, given that they haven't got an army anymore. Oh no, they've just got another 1,000 men. Just popped up in Miami. There's Wabash.
Send in the people with hats.
So, yeah, it's slightly awkward that I can't raise armies over here. You know, slightly awkward. Having to raise them and then send them by boat is irritating. But I've taken all their stuff now. Give me all of your money. And demand.
Excellent.
Done.
I have sorted another colony.
Oh, cool. And Shawnee was on the border between the two colonial regions because two of its provinces have gone to Turbo Hedgehogs and the other one's gone to Steve. So that's interesting. You can see along the border between colonial Louisiana and colonial Eastern America. I can invest in a new idea. Do I want to, or no? I think I want 3-deckers first, and then the idea. Then the idea afterwards. Ooh, rebels. Who are these? Which rebels are these? They are Shawnee separatists. Oh, they were the Shawnee army that previously disappeared. And have now come back as freedom fighters. Which I shall now murder.
All going well then?
Seems to be. They're gone. So, right, how many colonies do I have going on a minute? I've got 2. So I want more than that. Is this one done? Yes, it is. So I'm going to click on in Amushko to continue Bob's colonisation of that coastline. Connecticut is done as well, so what I might do is pull a colonist out of Lexington and send them here. Support the bank, why not? I've got loads of cash, that's quite possibly why the bank's doing badly. So I've got loads of cash. I'm completely fine.
I'm just waiting for rebels to pop up at the moment.
Yeah. Right, yeah, I'm going to recall this colonist and fill in this gap in the coastline of Steve. And then I could try, because I still haven't tested this, because I didn't think I could occupy things if I can't call them, which seemed to be how it was going, but I don't know. I could try just invading Fox here and finding out just by declaring war.
Yay, more poke points.
I've got 136 of those. Ooh, Mary Read. Hang on, I've got a long thing to look at. Calico Jack Rackham. Oh, it's pirates.
Yarr.
So I have the choice to either hang Mary Read or pardon her and she becomes an admiral. But if I hang her, I get 50 administrative power, so you know what?
You're gonna string her up.
She's being strung up. It's kind of brutal, but you know, when you're a king or an emperor, as is our case, sometimes you have to do these things.
Mm.
You know,
such is the responsibility of having a very big hat.
That's right. You know, the hat weighs heavy upon you. And, I also could do some wars over here with Switzerland if I wanted to. Like I have the and I could, Provence has a conquest CB on them as well. So I could do it on behalf of Provence, or I could just do it on behalf of me. I want it.
More rebels.
Hand it
Oh,
over.
they conveniently turn up right where I had some armies waiting for them.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Are they still? Who are they allied with? Still just Frankfurt. So I need to find Frankfurt. Cessation of church functions. I can either get a bunch of money, reduced tax, increased papal influence every year, or decline, lose 20 papal influence, gain 50 admin power. No, I'm going to keep my tax up high, I think.
Doing my last bit of rebellion sorting.
Right.
Then I can invade someone.
I don't have any generals. I didn't want to split my army in half either. That was entirely the wrong button to press. I want to merge them
Don't want to
together
invade
again.
the Marmalutes.
Well, I mean, yes. The answer is yes, you do want to invade them. The question is actually, do you want to invade them right now?
Yeah.
Siege of Michigan is over. I have recruited General Matthew Buckingham. I'm now going to invade Switzerland. I've gained imperialism casus belli against Russia.
Yeah, same here.
Splendid.
Where's Delhi?
Let's go for
right.
it.
They're miles away.
I'm going to take Wat first. With my 37k army here. And then move on to Bern. And then we'll find out just how much can I poke the Holy Roman Empire bear.
Before it has a bit of a nibble at you.
Bites me.
Yeah.
I'm also going to buy this rank in diplomatic technology. So I can be all diplomatic and stuff. I've got a peace offer from Fox as well. British Fox Imperialist War. I cannot take their province from them.
Oh.
So that's that tested out. I'll take all their money though. Yeah, so I need to put a province next to them so I can actually call their stuff. That's what that means, which is fine. It just means I have to start like moving colonists around. I've got a colonist in Tejas over here. Shall I recall them? And it's pointless sending them to somewhere where I can reach Fox because I've got a truce there now. So I'll get a link to Osage instead. Find an army I can send there. I'll split this one. That'll be fine.
Wow, that's an expensive. Tunis is expensive to call. Oh, my ports are blockaded. What's going on there? Oh, pirates. I don't care. Suppose I could build some ships.
Right, so that's that dealt with. I can call in allies to my war against Switzerland if I want to. Bohemia and the Papal State I could try and call, but I don't think I really need them. What I should do is find Frankfurt, so I can go and invade them. Frankfurt and Frankfurt. Oh, the Rhineland, okay. Can I get in there? No. Who do I need to talk to get access? Trier, okay. Trier! Give me military access, please. Trier says yes. We've won the Siege of Bern. I shall now march into Frankfurt. So yeah, this is increasingly risky, this stuff that I'm doing now. Definitely poking the bear. So now I'm laying siege to Frankfurt as well.
I would offer to help, but at the moment I'm busy
It's not
stopping rebel.
It's not a huge deal, to be honest with you. There's not really a big problem. Certainly in terms of these two things. If the HRE decides to get involved, then yes, that might be an issue. But for the moment, it's
if they do, then it's
fine.
probably good. Might be an idea just to go. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'll put it back. I didn't mean it. Sorry. I didn't know what I was doing. Bigger boys did it and ran away. Right, so how's this siege going? -7%. Frankfurt's army is hiding in Hesse, which I think is probably cheating somewhat, but whatever.
Wow, it's 360 to core Tunis. That is one of the most expensive things I've ever cored.
That's pretty expensive.
Yeah. It was their old capital.
It's probably...
And it is a 9, 11, 13 province as well, so it's quite nice.
Right, the British-Swiss imperialist war is at 100%.
Hey!
The Empire may demand that I return this unlawful territory, and I can't take Frankfurt. But I can take all of Switzerland's money. So I didn't bother taking Frankfurt as a vassal. More stuff. Really prestige. Ooh, reduce unrest. Go with that. Call Vowed, and then I can call Burn.
Working on the last few rebels.
What can I get from the papacy? I can get more legitimacy. That might be useful because I'm not super legitimate right now. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some legitimacy. I think from the Pope.
He says, "Yeah, definitely legit." God says you use mate.
Yes, totally legit.
I was talking to this god dude, right, mate?
And he was like, "Tell you what,
you're
right,
legit.
Frederick II, William von Habsburg, that dude is legit."
Totes.
Right, so I can do some converting as well now. I can just to annoy them even more. I'll invade them and then convert them. Right, so I'm converting them to Catholic. My successful conquest of Switzerland, which really, perhaps unsurprisingly, didn't take long at all. And now I've got a border with Asage, so yeah, got the option to cease church functions again. I didn't really want to. War were declared.
I really need to kill Tunis again because there's one really annoying territory that I didn't take.
I can't call this yet. It's too far away. Are you missing one? Where is it? Oh, that one by the desert.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no, you've got 3 provinces. 3 or 4? Oh, no, about 6 provinces you haven't taken.
Yeah.
From Tunis. So that's next time. There's always a next time. Now, I was looking to see if I could absorb Lorraine into my nation, and I believe...
Goodbye, pirates.
...that I can. Oh, we're in the middle of a war, apparently. Once I'm not at war with the Saga, then I can annex them. Can I take this right now? Like all of their stuff. No. No, I can't. All your stuff, all of your 1 provinces. Saga have accepted our generous offer and become part of Turbo Hedgehogs. Right, we're no longer at war. I go over to Lorraine, click on Lorraine, I click Annex Vassal. That will make the HRE dislike me because Lorraine is a member of the HRE.
Yeah.
Screw it, doing it anyway. I no longer need be up there. Because I had too many relations, and I'm going to get rid of that problem by annexing one of them.
I've got to work out who to invade next. Probably the Mamelukes.
I'm wondering how far I can push my luck here over in the Holy Roman Empire.
Yeah.
Because I was taking Switzerland, that was 2 provinces, whatever. Only one of them was an HRE province. But now, there's lots of little ones nearby, as we've previously discussed. But if I start invading them, they might get upset.
They might be displeased.
Why is my port? Is that bleeding pirates again? Where's my anti-pirate miniature fleet? Did they all get merged together again when I didn't want them to? I think they did. Lorraine, maintain them there. Our royal marriage with Portugal has ended. Oh no.
Yep, same here.
Navies. Oh, where's this navy?
They're probably going to ask. Oh, what a surprise!
They were getting upgraded. That's what happened. Right, send them over the sea. Oh, I've got a debate in Parliament to deal with. Hang on. Ooh, charter colonies, +1 colonists. Might go with that. Yes, I think I'm going to go with that. Yeah, lots of people already like that idea. Excellent. I just need to bribe one more thing, and that got passed. Smart. I will have this royal marriage with Portugal. Hurrah! Right, so now I've got another colonist I can use. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to connect the border of Bob to where the Sioux Nation is. So that I can invade them.
As you all want to do.
As I am, as you say, wont to do, yes.
Speaking of invasions,
I'm really overdoing it on the colonizing here, but it doesn't matter. Plenty of money, it's fine. So then I can invade the Sioux, so I might send my larger army up that way as well to do that. And I'm also going to connect Toaster Fungus to Pueblo so I can invade them. And it's all good. Right, the Battle of James Bay is won by me. Let's clear these pirates out as well. Do I dare push further into the HRE?
danger zone.
Because there's the Palatinate over here, we've got Mainz, which is 2 provinces, Trier is only 3 provinces. Palatinate's actually at war with Friesland right now, but you have to look at the alliances. Like Mainz is allied with Salzburg and Cleves, neither of which are very big. Trier is allied with Hesse, which is very handily A, small, and B, right next to Trier, so I could just march right through all of them. But how bad would it be? How likely is the HRE to try and kill me? It's an interesting one. Right, Bern's been converted to Catholic. Hats.
Everyone's got the right hat.
Hats have been corrected. Yes. Right, where's the colonist in Fort Bedford? Fort Smith, rather. Yeah, I will call him. Send him there. Move this army to here. I'll move this 18k to Ojibwa in preparation for the invasion. Is that a wasteland? Yeah, I've got another big wasteland here in the middle of some stuff that I'm colonizing, so soon that'll get coloured in Bob's colour as well. I'm just... this is unknown territory for me, this whole HRE invading thing, and I'm not sure whether I should do it or not.
Is it funny? Will it make your text bigger?
Potentially. There's a native uprising here, but... Why don't I have any... Oh, I haven't got any men in Lexington. Hang on. Lexington's been damaged because I didn't have any troops in it. I need to disconnect an army from somewhere. I thought I had another one. Maybe they got killed. It's the kind of thing that happens. Oh, apparently Castile has declared war on the Mamluks.
You know, it happens.
I am maxed out on admin power. Wow.
Admin? Wow.
That hardly ever happens.
Ain't going to be happening to me.
I need to spend it on something.
all mine gets spent on coring stuff. That's why I've only got 21 Diplo tech, admin tech. Sorry.
Where's Morgan?
Oh, excellent! Look, Central Africa has gone yellow for me.
Oh yes.
Hey.
Oh, splendid.
That's why I colonised those bits down the bottom. And the reason I'm attacking the Mamluks is so I can get that other bit.
Yes, you want a couple more around this other wasteland so you can fill that in.
Yeah.
Splendid.
I can get a few more along the wasteland, and the northern Congo basin can be mine as well.
Right, so I need to. I'm going to have to get this army into the next province so I can split off 1,000 men from it, and then send them down to Lexington. Right.
In we go.
Then once my other army arrives on the border with the Sioux, now what happens then?
It's all gonna go.
I'm kind of nervous about this HRE thing because if they continue to just let me do it, then ooh. But
yeah,
if they decide that they're not into it at all, then that could put something of a crimp on my imperial ambitions. Because if it was just Austria, then I could maybe handle them. They have a lot of men, but it's not going to be just Austria. It's going to be Austria and Bohemia, and Saxony and Brandenburg, plus all the little powers in the area. So, yeah. On the other hand, they haven't demanded that I give anything back yet. So, so who knows? Maybe they will once Lorraine gets annexed, though. Which was something that I have to keep an eye on as well. It's nearly done. Oh no, it's not done. It's 28%.
Hey, my battleships, haha. My ships have been shooting up the enemy.
Right, I also need to go to Lorraine as a subject and...
Ooh, minus 2% war score? Oh, because my ship's just got sunk.
Yeah, I can... I think it's... Yeah, if I enable Scoutage, what that means is that they pay me more money, but I don't call them to wars anymore. But what that also means is if they're no longer called to wars, it doesn't slow down their annexation. Ooh, I've got excellent viceroys, which means I get more global tariffs. Right, so, Sioux. War is being declared.
I'm just... Hey! Next one of those down. Back up to 12%. Where's their capital?
Excellent.
East Can Utherhover. Where's that?
Now I can call Burn and convert Vowed. Done. Well, not done, but doing. So yeah, I don't know. That's a tricky one. And I'd like to sort of keep on pushing as hard as I possibly can with these colonies.
Yeah.
Just so that just because I can really, and also just to join them to the other nations that are in the area, so I can invade those. Ooh, is that a peace offer from the Sioux? It is. I'm going to ignore that.
There's a surprise.
So I've joined up to Pueblo now, so that can be their next sort of target in North America. I need to get 2 more to connect to Pawnee here.
going slowly with the Mamluks.
How are you doing over here? Let's have a look. Yeah, you're doing the job. You're getting it.
Yeah, just hit a hiccup with one of their cities.
Yes. Well, the forts are always a bit of
a bit of a slowdown.
Speed bump, but yeah. So seven has a colonist in it, so I can recall that colonist. Although I'm also running out of small armies. I could split my large army a bit more probably, but I don't want to split it too much. I think I recalled the army that. Although there is still an army sitting in Bahama Banks in the Bahamas, so I'm going to move that one across.
Cool. I got a shing noise.
Ooh. What's that mean?
Because I hit stability 3.
Ah, yes, that'll be it.
Random event, which gave me stability, which was nice.
That'll do it, yep. And a revolt, Swiss separatists. Now let me just take everything from the Sioux, and then I'll deal with that. 18,000 separatists risen up in Vaud.
That's quite a few.
Yeah, luckily I have 37,000 men and a 2-star general in Bern next door, so it's fine.
It's not going to go well for them.
So that didn't go well for them, no. Put them back in the fort. So yes, Sioux is now part of Turbo Hedgehogs.
Excellent.
I shall now declare war on Pueblo, because I can. Although I think I might actually have to march this army down there first. I'll do that first. Ooh, I've gained imperialism against Gelre as well, for some reason. Yeah, before I make any more moves in the HRE, I'm going to wait until I've annexed Lorraine, and then I'll see what happens then. Which is going to be another few years yet.
Yeah, they've got a lot of forts where I'm going. So
my truce with Fox has ended. So I'm going to need a colonist somewhere over there. Where's my other new... Truce with Provence and Hamburg has ended as well.
Oh, they're suing for peace. Thanks, Groff.
Right, so I had some armies sitting in the Caribbean, so I'm going to move those over to the mainland. And
I've nearly finished coring Tunis, just in time for me to take a load of new provinces.
Haha, now my army has arrived in Pueblo. Right.
It's my plan to get the Sahara this time.
Yep.
I do like fighting technologically inferior people.
I'm maxed out on military power now. But I shall probably just... I'm way ahead of time on this, but so what? What else am I going to spend the military power on? Nothing. So now I have military tech 26. Light infantry companies. Yes.
Blimey.
Yep.
I'm on 21.
Or I can get constitutional ideas, which is another idea group as well. I'm going to wait for that though. Ideas, trade ideas, overseas merchants, another merchant, which I will probably forget to do
military tech
with.
22.
Hurrah!
You're building rockets, and my guys are going, we have really sharp sticks.
Say, don't knock a sharp stick. Good sharp stick is always a friend in time of need.
Call to arms. Oh dear. There we go.
Someone's calling you to arms.
Yep. Lithuania, our brothers and sisters of the faith, are requesting to come to their aid in the Danish-Lithuanian imperialist war against Denmark, Sweden, Norway, and Norwegian West Indies. We are defenders of the faith.
Ah.
No, not for long, we aren't.
Are you going to turn them down?
Yep. I'm not Defender of the Faith anymore.
Well, Portugal took that quickly. Blimey. Portugal snatched up Defender of the Faith immediately. Siege of Pueblo is over. That didn't take long. Oh, and all of the colonial nations are in the area as well. Marching around, beating everybody up. I think they're gonna... Oh no, I didn't need to worry about that at all. It's fine. Right, so I've got 4 colonies growing. Fort Smith doesn't have a guy in it, so I kind of need to be filling in some other stuff. I was gonna, go up there towards Pawnee. Why come I don't have a free colonist?
One last territory to take.
One must be on their way somewhere still.
Oh, hang on. I've got all their territories and I'm only on 43% war score.
Well, that means they must have an ally.
Ah.
Who are you fighting? Mammoths?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're allied with Delhi and
Hejaz.
Hejaz. Delhi, at least, is in the middle of India. I don't know where.
And Hejaz.
It's just across the Red Sea there.
Oh, right.
So,
I wonder if the Ottomans will allow me to have military access.
yeah, you can
Ask the military access.
just ask
No.
them.
Nope. They ain't going for
Do
that.
they not like you?
No, there was this war. What about Ethiopia? They like me, I'm sure.
Alright, I'm going to spend more admin on development because I'm absolutely not going to spend that much of it on other stuff. That means more taxation for me, which is good. So, yeah, I was trying to work out where my colonists are. The colonists are all active. Right, I've got 5. Right, Fort Smith does not have a colonist. Thunder Bay does, so I want to recall the colonists from Thunder Bay and send them to Missouri and get an army into there. Well, Pueblo, it appears your time has come. Bam. Pueblo is no longer exists.
Oh.
Ooh, got some better infantry. So I can have red coats, blue coats, white coats, or Frederikian. Well, I am Britain, so technically I should probably have red coats, right?
Yeah.
Pueblo separatists.
My Tunis thing is nearly running out.
And I'm going to replace my Latin huzzas. I could have Carabiniers. I could have reformed Latin huzzas. Uhlans. I'm going to have reformed huzzas. Right. Bern is now a core province. Also, what's happened is that I have a province over here in colonial California, so it's not part of any colonial nation.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I can start growing another colonial nation now. And which is exactly what I'm going to do.
My lads are attempting to cross over to... this is irksome.
Oh, I can't. Oh, how annoying is that?
I need transport ships, damn it.
Even though I've got a colony growing there next to it, I can't send another one. Which is a bit weird.
Well, all I want... Anyway...
Alright, well, in which case I'm just gonna start linking stuff up here. Too far away. What? Something is very odd is happening with these. A call to arms.
Woohoo! Look how big my letters are.
Alright, I need to check out your letters before I answer this call to arms. I need to pause that. Oh, check it out. Nice.
Hey.
It's very nice.
And I can finish off Tunis now as well.
Yep. Sweet as. Okay, Bohemia's calling me to arms.
Oh.
In the Bohemian Frisian Imperialist War against Friesland, this is a war that they have started. They are allied with Brandenburg, Frankfurt. Well, Friesland allied with Brandenburg, Frankfurt, Mecklenburg, Saxony, and Siena. So, yes. Bohemia's allies. People say Bremen, me, and Hungary. So yeah, Bohemia's pretty tooled up. But this is another Imperialist war, which means they're going to be taking territory. That's the word. So yeah, interesting. Where's Frankfurt? Oh, I know where Frankfurt is. I attacked them last time. Screw it. I'm happy to help Bohemia in their war. Why not?
Or it's a laugh.
It's a laugh, innit, you war? How am I doing for... Yeah, I can make another 41 regiments again. I've got so much stuff. That's actually weird. I don't know if I can do anything into colonial California at all, despite having provinces right next to them in colonial Mexico, which belong to my colonial nations. It's being a bit odd.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, possibly this just needs to be this bridge thing finished over here. I don't know, I'll wait and see what happens, but it's doing the same thing in other bits of North America now. It's like saying, no, you can't send the colonist there. It's too far away from Avalon, which is a long way away. So maybe my taking that province in colonial California has broken it. I now cannot do anything. Well, I can continue trying to make the word Bob larger. That's what I can continue to do. Apparently, I'm allowed to do that.
It is quite big.
That's Steve here. Could Steve use another? Yeah. I'm just going to fill in some gaps along the east coast here. Right, so yeah, I'm at war, apparently. Should probably start moving armies
War,
and
man.
stuff. What's it about, eh? War, sure.
What's it good for?
Well, exactly. I mean,
Getting you more territories, that's what I say.
yes. Although this isn't probably not going to get me anything because it's not my war, but nevertheless. Oh, and Provence is on. Oh no, of course Provence is on my side. They're my vassal. Keep forgetting about that. I can invest in constitutional ideas
Hooray!
at a cost of 838 administrative power. Oop, we've integrated Lorraine.
That was quick.
Right, I've now got another army there.
Ooh, more poke points.
I've got I've got too many diplomatic relations again. Because I've got military access and stuff through Trier. I should cancel some of these. Trier, I do not at present need my military access through your nation, thank you.
Yep. I had too many as well. Hey, working on what? Working on getting the next bit of Africa. Northern Congo.
So yeah, I'm not sure. Like, there's Friesland up there. There's Mecklenburg over there. I haven't had any notifications from the HRE.
They haven't said, "Oh, you stop."
So give that bit of Lorraine and Switzerland back. You bugger, you. They haven't done any of that, so yeah. I'm not sure. Right, there's an army there. Which? Oh, Bohemians accepted peace with Siena. Right, Siena's pieced out of that war.
That's good.
Pretty rapidly, because Siena is very small. Brandenburg's involved. They actually have a decent sized army. Maybe I should just like get involved in some way in this, rather than having my armies just sitting around in Bohemia going, yeah, we'll defend it. We'll help by putting them here and deterring them from crossing your borders. We're helping.
Helping.
While mainly just not getting killed. It's great. Very helpful. Frankfurt freed part of Friesland. Where's the Bohemian army as well? I want to know. They'll march. Oh, there's Papal States marching around over there. They're in this war as well. They're in Brandenburg, invading Brandenburg stuff. Oh, Narbonne has demanded a seat in Parliament. Oh, fine, whatever. Well, there doesn't seem to be any enemy armies in Friesland, so I'm going to go and invade that. Oh, they actually do have some. Now, actually, no, there's quite a large number of men there. Let's hold up on this for a second. I lost some ships in that fight. That's fine. Yeah.
Oh, left it too long.
What's that?
I was trying to move some troops over to deal with separatists, and I ignored a message, and it just automatically chose the first one for me because I took too long.
Yes. You gotta watch out for that.
Yeah.
We've won the siege of Friesland. Excellent.
And they are allied with Medri Dabri. Right. In that case.
Portugal has claimed the title Defender of the Faith again.
Yeah. Funny that.
It's weird, I thought they already had it. I don't know why they need to claim it again.
Yeah.
I suppose I could move my general to one of these armies that's actually doing stuff. We've got Imperial Caspelli against Astrakhan and Crimea.
Yeah, same.
We've occupied Meppen. I don't even know where Meppen is. A couple of large-ish armies marching around in this area, so...
Right, just need to briefly split some lads up.
While this is paused, I'm going to try things. Tickety-boo over here. Yeah, I can't, even though I've got a colony sitting right next to, because I don't have a port nearby, I can't send a colonist to it.
Right, I'm ready. Just had to do a little bit of jiggling.
It's a bit weird. Okay. Don't have any free colonists. No, they're all busy. I'll go back to it later. Newfoundland peasants. Risen up in Mekatina. Bob needs to deal with that. It's nothing to do with me. Oh, you got to tune this again. There's a shock. Oh, there's a big army coming in after me, I think. Oh no, they've changed their minds. So we are winning this war. It's just it's taking a while. I've maxed out on my admin power again. Yeah, it was constitutional ideas. And my last idea group.
Mostly this is just to take Fezzan, because it's just annoying me.
Saxony's in this war as well. It's kind of war is raging across quite a lot of the HRE in this war now. On the siege of Osnabrück. I'll move my general to this army. Push that army out of there. Occupy some more of Friesland.
Which are transport ships? The cheapest one. Ah, there we are.
The very lowest ones.
Oh, well, yeah, they take forever.
Well, cheapest ones usually take the least amount of time, but they still. If you're building them somewhere terrible, then they'll take a while to build.
Yeah.
Right, so I've got basically occupied all of Friesland now. That's my contribution to the war. What's everyone else doing? But apparently Saxony is involved in the war as well, and Saxony is just across the border, so I might as well just start occupying bits of that as well. So what's my last idea group going to be? Well, not the last one, but the next one. I've got 2 military. I've got 2 of each, so I can choose whatever I wanted, really. We got another military one. Or innovation. I'll come back to this after the war's over, maybe. Yeah. Which probably won't be very long. Seems to be an awful lot of. Although I think Bohemia's rebuilding an army, there's an awful lot of Bohemian, like single regiments appearing. Pueblo separatists. Fine, I've got to deal with Pueblo separatists. Apparently that's my job. Yeah, so we've got more separatists. Separatists which are a long way from any of my armies. So, or for any of the armies of any decent size that I've got anyway, so Turbo Hedgehogs is going to have to deal with them. They probably won't, because they're rubbish. But, yeah, I can't get a coastal. I can't get anything into California at all, or indeed quite a lot of other places. It seems like, yeah, getting that toast fungus has occupied Piro. It seems like getting that. This seems to have broken stuff, which is a little bit irritating. I'll recall my callers from Grand Rapids and see if there's anything else I can do over here. Yeah, I can't. Not send to there. Too far away. Send to there, but not there. Well, is that in? Oh, that's in colonial California, isn't it? No, it's still colonial Mexico, but it seems to have gone a bit. Oh, that's just too far away. No, you're not allowed to send it there.
I'm just slightly slowed down by having to try to get to an island.
Bohemia has accepted peace with Friesland. That's the end of that war. So, yeah, I think...
All the coring.
I don't know actually what happened in that war, whether anyone got annexed or not. Let me If Bohemia didn't annex a bunch of Friesland,
crap.
they wasted. I think they wasted their time, but it didn't look like they did. Anyway, that war is now over. I suffered very few losses because I did basically nothing. Oh, there's separatism everywhere in the US, though. I've obviously like really been overcooking this whole invading thing. There's bloody separatists everywhere. I need to send them up here to deal with these first.
Right, ships. Have them.
The Army of Steve, I think, might be going to do those. So yeah, I'm trying to...
Oh, it's all going a bit Pete Tong.
So yeah, this one is just too far away. Calling the range is 1,087. Although, I can plunk one in Surrey now, I think. And if I do that, that'll get me a coastal province. Which will help a great deal, so I'm going to do that. I think that's going to be the thing that unblocks Colonial California for me. Is having a coastal province in Mexico. Anyway, are you all warred up for now? Oh, that's looking
Not
good.
quite.
Oh, you're finishing off Tunis.
Yeah.
And Medjugorje as well.
Yeah, I had a couple of rebellions which just kind of screwed up a bit.
I have too few rivals.
Yeah.
I only have one rival. I've lost an advisor as well.
I'm just taking out their ship.
Need to fix some things here. Get my... Right, so, rivals. The only rival I have is the Ottomans. Oh, we've been through this. Oh, I can have Russia as a rival now.
Ah.
Oh, let's go with that then. I'm not going to add Bohemia or Castile, which are the other options that I have. Sure.
Yeah, need a little bit more time.
Alright, I'm going to... I'll unpause it and we'll run until the end of your war, and then that'll do it for today.
Well, I can finally invade. Now I've got some ships, transport ships coming in.
I've got my humiliate rival CB against Russia now. Russia's pretty big. And they're now also called Russia rather than Muscovy.
Ah. Hey, finally took that annoying little island.
I'll get a trade embargo on them, why not?
Bloody hell. These rebels are really annoying me.
Portugal's claimed Defender of the Faith again.
Mm.
They're wasting so much money on that. They keep dropping it and then reclaiming it. It's a huge waste of money. Alright. So, I've got colonists in the York factory there. I can't send one there yet. It's too landlocked and that's not a thing. Let's go here. Cessation of church functions. They're basically determined that I do this cessation of church functions thing. Right, I have got Turbo Hedgehog's land back now. I'm gonna have to go and deal with these separatists on their behalf because they just won't, apparently. Get some more land bridges built to places I can invade.
A bit more stomping and I'm done. Just Tunis annoying. It's just their ally that's annoying. Who else are they allied to? Oh, just Medjugorje. Ingvidog.
Medjugorje, well, at least they're not split across the ocean. You can just beat them up.
Yeah.
So I basically need to look at. I'm going to wait again on the idea, but I can buy a new idea group. Which is what I was thinking of. Humanism, administrative, cheaper stuff, mercenaries, advisors. Oh no! It's been a native uprising. Cheyenne separatists. there are separatists everywhere. Turbo Hedgehogs is having a really, really bad time. Or is really, really poorly managing the separatism that they have.
Oh, something going on down in Ethiopia. I don't think they've got any freaking troops.
Who? Ethiopia?
No, Medri.
Huh, quite possibly not.
I'm just waiting for them to peace out.
Pueblo separatists as well in Toaster Fungus. At least they've got some troops on the way to deal with that. Turbo Hedgehogs has all this border goal because of all the invading I've been doing, so they seem to be largely incapable of moving their men to the right place.
Ah, here comes their troops. 21,000. Is that them? Yeah.
Right, I'm going to once again look at these idea groups. Religious, no. Innovative, perhaps. Pragmatism. Reduced mercenary maintenance, reduced technology costs, more advisors, reduced cost of inflation, now. Reduced war exhaustion. More of these without upkeep. Ooh. And the final idea is cheaper advisors, whereas we can get quality ideas over in the military, make my armies even better. You know what? I am absolutely going to do that.
Excellent.
Plus 10% infantry combat ability.
Ah, there we go. Oh no, peace off from Tunis. Screw off. However, I'm on 99% war score now.
Hurrah!
So I should be able to take the lot.
Splendid. We've come to the end of another 10 years, so I've got another parliamentary debate to deal with. So okay. You just carry on doing your thing, and I will go and work out what I'm going to do. Trade efficiency and trade power, probably. Nobody wants that, apparently. Nobody in the Parliament wants that at all, except me. Time to do some bribing.
I could even take some of Medri's as well.
Prestige, diplomatic, Ministry of Support. There we go. Done. Well then.
I'm ready.
Are you? Oh yes, look at that. Big swath of yellow. That's very good. Tunis is gone.
Yep.
Gone
time to core.
Gone
I've been saving all my I could have taken admin tech. I've been saving it so I could just core everything immediately.
Yes. You don't actually have to core everything, but well, that's just not true. You get huge overextension problems. I was thinking of something else. Yes, no, you don't have to necessarily make states if you don't want to, but you do have to do the first stage of coring, otherwise rebels and such. So, anyway.
So that's looking quite good. That's much bigger.
So you can click as many of those buttons as possible, and then we'll call it for the day, I think.
Yep.
So, yeah, this situation over in Europe where I've taken a few bits of the Holy Roman Empire and nobody's complained yet. Is potentially interesting. Yeah, because I could go. Because I was thinking of invading Trier. Yeah, because Trier only has one ally, which is Hesse, which is one province and right next to it. So that's a thought. But the thing about Trier is 3 provinces, all of which are considered part of the HRE. And if I did take Hesse as well, that is also considered part of the HRE, so...
That could get a bit messy.
So they could start going, we're not entirely happy with what you're doing. Just putting it out there. On the other hand, Austria keeps taking stuff as well, so maybe they've decided they don't care. And yeah, Saxony is pretty large now. Brandenburg's grown. Bohemia's keeps growing as well. So yeah, I think there's just like, yeah, this HRE thing, whatever. But as a non-HRE country, they might think I was like, you know, muscling in on their territory. So is this my? Wow, my trade protecting fleet, I think, got,
Ooh, Bob's a bit bigger, isn't it?
got battered
Just
in
noticed
those
that.
wars. Yeah, it's going well. It's leaked over into the ocean. I think it did that last time. I don't know whether it'll like spread across the bay there, the Hudson Bay, or not. Like the one like Sweden does. So Bob might once I take a few more of those. But that bit, a bit of white in the middle of the two forks there, that's wasteland.
Oh, right.
So once I
Yes.
take another couple of provinces around that, that'll fill in as well.
Yeah. So if you can get that to that northern section, that'd be great.
And there's a big chunk of wasteland in the north there as well. Yeah. Can
Yeah.
I? No. Actually, maybe that. Yes, but that's an interesting one actually, because basically all of northwest North America is wasteland. So I don't know how much of it I would have to surround in order to be able to colour it in. I think I could get a chunk of it here by the look of it. So
Yeah.
So that's definitely a possibility.
Anyway,
Any old way.
we're looking good.
Well, it's looking good. Castilian Africa's looking very nice and readable now.
Yeah.
Over here.
I got that annoying Fezen out the way.
Yeah. I'm I'm reasonably happy with how it's going over here in North America. I kind of accelerated my efforts a little bit this week, and as a result, lots of rebels just invade everyone. Leave the overextension to my colonial nations; they can deal with it, and they're dealing with it badly. So it's going very well. And I've got a bridge to Fox now, so I'll probably take Fox next time. I've got this coastal province in northern Mexico on the west coast, so hopefully once that turns into a full city, I will be able to then colonize further into colonial California. I'm not entirely sure how that works. I think I might be able to do it that way. I'll find out.
Yep.
Yes, and may well start pushing my luck over here with Trier and Hesse and see what happens. And suddenly lose it all and be completely crushed by the whole Roman Empire. It would be amazing. Well, we'll find out what happens, you know.
Yeah.
In the meantime, though, that's it for this week.
Yep. Thank you very much.
So, thanks very much for watching, everybody. And we'll see you next time.
Toodaloo.
Bye.